What's up, everybody? Jon Chesbro here with Ebb N Flow Recording Podcast. The good, bad, and everything in between. That's what we talk about. And I want to talk about this AI stuff again briefly because it's making me wonder what it's going to look like in just a year. In the last video I said, you know, what's going to be in 2 years, but what about like 3-6 months with this new Sora AI stuff? You know, they have an AI actress now. They're taking jobs out of creatives, and I think the job of a person is to be creative, and that's how we've survived over the years, is being creative. We didn't, you know, 100,000 or whatever years ago when we were cavemen, we weren't like, you know, the best way to survive is, you know, make sure our stock portfolio and blah, blah, blah. No, we were like, how do I fucking live? How do I not get eaten and feed my family? It was just like very black and white. And now the main job of being human is being taken away, and I feel like that's being creative, finding new ways to do things and solve things, and now we're having this technology kind of do that for us. It can be beneficial in some ways. It can help us with some things, but I don't think it should be taking over art. And it's making me wonder, like, should I even be starting a podcast now? Should I even be doing music? Because I'm like, it's already being taken over by these mega corporations who are making millions of dollars off of using your likeness. So do I buckle down and trademark everything and get my LLC and do everything like that? Or do I just like leave the internet? And I'm thinking this is how it's gonna go. This is how it's gonna go in my brain. It might not be true, but this is my prediction. And that is, people are going to get so sick of it that they're going to get off the internet. I'm already seeing that, and I'm already doing it myself. I don't use Facebook and Instagram anymore. I use YouTube and TikTok and my website, and that's it. That's all I do now. But I think it's going to get so bad where people are going to just go back and, you know, homestead. And like in my age group, millennials are doing that. They want to do that. They're like, screw the grind of the 9 to 5. Why do I need to do that? I can live off land. I can get everything I want off the land. And you know what? I think that's a good point. I've thought about doing that myself. But we're so dependent on technology, it's kind of hard to break from that. But I feel like that's going to happen, is that people are going to get so fed up about what's going on, and then they're just going to bounce. They're going to buy some land up north, up south, down, whatever. They're just going to get away from the cities. And then they're going to homestead, and that's how they're going to live, and they're going to get offline. So what does that mean? You know what I mean? What does that mean for people who make money off of the internet? I don't make that much money off the internet now, but you know, people who have like millions of subscribers, that's their job, is to make content. And I think that is a very modern job that is very quickly being taken away. I don't know how to fix that. I really don't. But I think what people will start doing is getting off the internet and getting homesteads and going directly to the consumer, getting away from these corporations, unless these corporations just make it so impossible that you have to go through them. You have to use their websites. You have to use their stuff. It's like, you know, the bank is owning the gold, and they're going to make the laws, and they're going to make the rules. You know, I said that in my last video. But now that there is AI actresses and actors, you know, there's going to be AI movies. I even saw a video today about one of Trump's things was AI, which is crazy to me. Like, the government's already using it. Why wouldn't they stop using it? If they've already used it, and they're already addressing the country as AI. You know what I mean? It's like, where's it gonna go? Like, what's gonna be the tipping point for people where they're just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore? It might, for some people, it might just be way quicker than others, and they're just like, yeah, I'm done. But in my mind, I hope that people boycott against it, and they're like, you know what, we're not going to use your services. Like, if tomorrow they were like, you have to pay for the internet now, like for everything, and you have to upload your passport and scan your fingerprint or whatever, I don't know, that might be it for me. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if I'd want to, but like at the same time, like they already have all our info. Like everything I've ever done with my phone, they hear it. They take pictures of your face with like infrared to like scan your micro aggressions or your micro facial expressions. So it's like you're already so plugged into the matrix right now. How is that gonna get better? It seems like it's only gonna go downhill and get worse, and people are gonna be like, nope, I'm unplugging, and it's already happening. Or nope, I'm not gonna go use your businesses and your stuff. I'm gonna go direct to consumer. And yeah, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous about what's gonna happen, what's gonna come of it. I don't know. I'm hoping that, you know, people can kind of work together with this and band together and not use their services and, you know, go the direct to consumer route, and, you know, content creation and music and these opportunities in art can keep going forward. But it's hard to say, you know, that's me being hopefully optimistic. It's really hard to say what's going to happen. Sora AI is freaking me out, you know, and then like I said before, the whole idea of likeness. You know, I'm seeing Michael Jackson videos. They're blatantly ripping off people and like taking copyright. Like, who is approving, who in Michael Jackson's estate is approving Michael Jackson being used for like these AI videos? I'm pretty sure you can opt out of it too, but how? Like, I don't know how. Like, I'm sure there's videos out there to do that. And I'm gonna do research on that, but. It's a scary world. It's scary. It's, you know, every generation, though, has their thing, and this is our thing. Our thing is technology. How can we use it to benefit us? How can we use it so it doesn't take our job, but we can use it in such a way that it makes our job easier, or makes our job better, or faster, or whatever. I think there's a lot of things that we could talk about with that, but I don't want to see this AI take over creativity and take over content. But the whole dead internet theory, if you don't know what that is, it's basically just bots controlling the internet. That's seeming to be like more and more what's gonna happen. Just like, I saw a video today, I don't even remember what it was, but like I see some videos and I'm like, that can't be real. And then when I am on Facebook on my desktop, I get so sick of it so fast. It's like the amount of input that is just going into my brain, I cannot handle it. And I can't just like take that much input and not output some kind of creativity. I hope it doesn't take creative jobs. It already, you know, it's already so hard to do that, to have like a full-time job as a creative. I'd hate for this to just like completely stomp that, and it's already starting to. I think what we need to do is take control into our own hands the best way we can and go the direct-to-consumer route and get those LLCs and get those trademarks and support each other. You know what I mean? Buy from the local mom and pop shop. Don't let these corporations take your algorithm away from you. You know, that's what's happening. That, you know, don't stay too long and watch those AI videos. Get rid of it. Change your settings somehow. Like, get off Facebook. Like, get rid of the apps and use just the browser on your desktop. You know. But like I said, we're already so plugged in. It's so hard to do that. But I'm really hoping for some kind of change. I don't know what kind of change that's gonna be, but I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And I'm definitely late into starting the podcast game, but you know what? Like, who cares anymore? Like there's so much on the internet itself that you can't ever see anything. Just like you can't see the entire United States. Like every corner of the United States, you can go to all 50 states, but you can't go to every section of every state. Like, you can't see the whole internet, and you can't go to the internet like a physical place. So anyway, that's my rant. Welcome This is the Ebb and Flow Recording Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. Peace and love.